Melanoma is an important malignancy, particularly in South Orange County. Certainly an awareness of skin cancer and the effects solar radiation is very important. I think it ought to be part of any beach safety program.
We know a lot more today than we used to know about protecting yourself when you're on the beach. And it's not just about being safe in the water. On the beach, you obviously need to be aware of the effects of the sun.
1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime. We also know that 1 in 3 Southern Californians will develop skin cancer in their lifetime due to the amount of ultraviolet radiation we're exposed to on a daily basis.
Exposure to the sun during the height of the afternoon hours should be limited, and if one is out enjoying the beach, then certainly it's very important to maintain skin protection. It's better to come out in the morning hours where the sun is less intense.
Regardless of the weather outside, hot, cold, sunny, cloudy, the sun's harmful UV rays are always present. So even on that cloudy, gloomy day where you don't see the sun at all, you still need to be wearing sunscreen and protecting yourself against the sun.
There's lots of tools that I bring to work with me every day, but the one thing that lots of us bring a lot of is sunscreen. That's the #1 injury that you get at the beach.
The sun will burn you, and it's the cumulative effects of being out in the sun every day that will eventually cause skin cancer. So you really, really need to do it, especially with kids. They say you can decrease your child's chances of getting skin cancer by 50% if you just put sunscreen on them.
Always use a sunscreen that is SPF 30 or above. We know it takes sunscreen about 30 minutes to absorb and activate your skin, so always put on sunscreen indoors 30 minutes before you go outside. Reapplying your sunscreen is very important because after about 2 hours, the sunscreen doesn't protect your skin anymore.
You want to make sure when you wear your sunscreen to put it on before you go in the water and every single time you get out of the water. When you dry off, your towel now has the sunscreen. Your towel's not worried about getting sunburned. You are.
When you prepare to come to the beach, the first thing you want to do before you even leave home is get a good, solid base coat of sunscreen on.
Make sure you use a lot of sunscreen. We recommend 1 ounce or the palm of your hand amount whenever you're going to go outside. So slather up as much as you possibly can.
In addition to the use of sunscreen, there are a number of other protective mechanisms that you can use, and that includes clothing. Hats, likewise with the shirts and shorts and other wet gear, for example, are all specifically treated to help be UV resistant.
A good pair of sunglasses. Protect your eyes at all times. Just bring your umbrellas out. Try to minimize your contact with the sun and stay in the shade.
This is often a better resource than constantly reapplying sunscreen.
Sunscreen! All day, every day! Hats! All day, every day! Sunglasses! All day, every day! Clothing! All day, every day! Sea shade! All day, every day!
As a lifeguard, we get annual skin cancer screenings, but the best thing to do is check yourself.
We all have moles, they're totally natural, but it is important to make sure you keep an eye on all of your moles or any moles that may pop up, because we know that that's a great way for you to detect melanoma early and on time. If you see your mole changing size, changing shape, changing color, changing symmetry, or if more moles are forming in the area of your suspicious mole, that's definitely a very big telltale sign that you definitely want to get your mole checked out.
Skin cancer comes in all varieties. Anything that represents a change on the skin surface should be evaluated by a dermatologist.
Spend 5 minutes once a month in front of your mirror, checking your entire body for any weird bumps or moles, going from your head all the way down to your toes. Beating skin cancer is really easy as long as you catch it early and on time. We know that melanoma is 95 to 100% curable if caught early and treated quickly. So it really is important, no matter how afraid or how not sure you are about a mole, that you just get it checked out as soon as possible.